I clapped. I
You
think.
clap? Okay, you clap.
This is how we can start the podcast. With just like a clap.
Yeah.
What a start. This is amazing.
Alright, yeah, this is the greatest podcast start ever.
We're so ready to do this.
We are. We have every topic that we could ever ask for.
Exactly. So, about those topics.
Wait, no, we gotta introduce the podcast.
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
We are a business idea.
We are a business idea.
I am Pasho.
I am Frank.
This is Frank, also known as FG Ocelot.
Hey, no. We don't talk
and
about that.
We've been talking about doing this thing for
Way too
like,
long.
what, 2 years now?
It's yeah, something like that. Wait.
Yeah, and we did record an episode.
Well, we don't talk about that one. We do not talk about that episode. One day, maybe like 100 million subscribers will release it.
Yeah.
We'll get the
And
episode
maybe,
0.
Even then, it's like a maybe.
Yeah.
Even then, it's like a maybe.
Because like we're gonna get to 100 million so quickly that it's like I don't know. Because we're so
the
good.
only reason I'd want to upload it is because when we recorded it, Checo Perez was doing really, really good, and now he's complete shit.
Yeah,
So,
about that. We'll get onto that.
We'll get onto that.
That's for the future of this episode. But what was the thing you wanted to talk about that you told me a second ago that you said that could be good for the podcast?
Oh yeah. So this is about F1. So we'll
Okay.
just
I mean,
jump
that's
straight
probably
into
just gonna be the most of the episodes every single time.
Yeah, of course. And so I was bored. I was playing the F123 game, which I just got.
Yeah, I wish.
Which, actually, let me go on a tangent for a little bit.
Good.
I moved to an undisclosed location.
No way.
Also known as Brazil.
Oh my goodness.
And my things took 3 or 4 months to get here, which is not
Yeah, it wasn't
normal. It normally takes like 2 months, but the company it did like get to Brazil in 2 months, but the company that was holding it, like my things, like they went on strike, right? Like the people working there went on strike, so they just kept our things for like 2 months after it originally got here, and then finally we got it like last week, and we've just been unpacking. And one of those things that was there is my beautiful PS5.
Ew.
And no, PS5 superior.
Whatever.
And for my birthday, which was also a month ago, I got the Logitech G29 steering wheel, which is
Whoa, that's
for PS5.
That's crazy. I have that one. Whoa, no, almost as if I recommended it to you.
No, you have.
Actually,
the
yeah,
G920.
920. Yeah, true. Yep, I have the Xbox one,
You
the
have
superior
worst
one.
You have the worst one.
That was the better
you have
one.
The worst one. No, you have the worst one. But anyway, so I got it, and the only thing I've been able to use it for is Euro Truck, the best video game ever.
Yeah,
created.
it's the best game ever.
But I haven't played it in like a month, and it's just sort of been sitting here, my wheel. Like it's just been in the corner of my room. Until I got the PlayStation with F123, and that's all I've been playing. But I was playing it, and then I got bored, and I had nothing else to do except for to watch like YouTube. But I also got bored of that. So what's a man to do but count what the F1 championship standings would be if Max Verstappen didn't participate in this season? So I got out my notebook.
You did math.
And I have a full list of everything, of like the entire standings and what they would look like.
Oh wow.
And I have everyone's number except for Verstappen's. And I'll just take you through it, right?
Okay, alright.
So by far the most shocking thing is that Logan Sargent would have 1 point. He would have 1 point. I did not write down which one it would be for, but he got 11th.
I'm so proud
one
of him.
Grand Prix. And he would have been promoted to 10.
Logan
He got
Sargent.
1 point. The GOAT.
So good.
And number one, who do you think is number one?
I mean, it'll be Checo, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Checo would take number one with 265 points, which is only like 20 more than what he has now. He would have 5 wins, 2 0-point standings, which is by like real life. And then second place, who do you think second place is?
Second place? Who's second place? Who's third place right now? Well, like, I don't know. It's Lewis? No.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, Lewis would take second place with 244 points. He would have 2 wins, both at the beginning of the season. And then third place is Alonso, obviously, with 229 points. So it would be a close fight. Not that close, but it would be pretty close.
Would actually be other drivers would have contention to, win the championship.
Exactly.
Not that one driver is how many points ahead?
He is like 600 points.
It's incredible.
Right? He actually won the championship today, but that's not important.
Yeah, of course.
Alonso would have 2 wins, like Hamilton. No, 3 wins actually, so more than Hamilton. But he would have a lot worse 1 point and 2 point standings. And then everyone else is pretty much what you'd expect. I think fourth place is Sainz.
Okay.
And then fifth place, really close, is Leclerc. Sainz has 184 points. Leclerc has 172 points. So it would be close between the Ferraris. They would still be shit. And then Norris would actually be 6th, even though he did really bad at the beginning of the season.
My boy Norris.
He would have 3 wins actually.
Okay.
And then it would be George Russell at 7th with 152, and then tied for 7th would be Piastri with 152, which is shocking considering the car Russell has and the car Piastri had at the beginning of the year, and the fact that Piastri is a rookie, right?
Right.
And everyone else pretty much the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's not particularly exciting.
Yeah, they would only go up like 1 point, which isn't much for them.
But I was like, you said that Fernando would have had 3 wins. Imagine if he would win this year. That would be poetic, because his first win. I just checked. His first win was in 2003, so that'll be 20 years.
Oh.
In between his first and his last, his latest win.
That's shocking.
He is.
I wish he did win. If only Max Verstappen wouldn't race this season, we would have had a really good season.
Yeah, I mean, of course, ever since 2018, I've been a Verstappen fan ever since I started watching F1. But after this season being so boring, I still support him, but I cannot. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not easy. So I'm just going for McLaren now. Piastri, my boy.
That's good.
Got number 1 in the sprint race today. Standing strong.
Yeah. And was heavily it wasn't that celebrated because at the same time Max Verstappen won his 3rd Grand Prix.
Yeah, he did that.
So it wasn't that no one really celebrated that much. But good for Piastri. One before Norris.
Well, it's a sprint, but still, yeah.
He still, I don't think Norris has won a sprint yet.
No, he hasn't. And
then, I don't know if did you see the sprint?
No, I don't watch it. I haven't seen the highlights, but I've seen
Oh, okay.
I read an article about it, but.
Okay. So there was 1 point because Checo qualified 8th or 9th, and he instantly went down to 11th, right?
Yeah.
And then he went up to 10th, and in front of him was Ocon and Hülkenberg.
Oh, okay.
And Ocon went to overtake Hülkenberg at 1 point, and right next on the other side of Hülkenberg there was a gap. So Checo took the gap, and he would have gone past, but then Ocon clipped Hülkenberg and it caused him to spin out, and because Ocon spun,
Mm-hmm.
he hit Checo, and they both went out. Yeah. And then Hulkenberg also had to go out because of the damage to his car. So sad day for all Mexicans around the world.
Yeah, but that's been like every
Ocon
race since like
stupid.
Baku or something. When it comes to Checo.
No.
No?
In my mind, he's won every race
Well,
ever.
well, yeah, but in reality, the unfortunate reality that is Verstappen domination. I mean, I'm happy with it, but most people are not.
Of course you are. And Quinn is too.
I'm trying. I don't know if he knows who Verstappen is.
I asked him actually.
Does he know?
On one of my last days, my family was driving him home, and we might have to blur his name out. Actually, no, we're gonna have like 0 viewers. It doesn't matter. But I asked him, do you watch F1? And he's like, I used to, but it got kind of boring. So he
Yeah,
stopped.
I mean,
Yeah.
fair, I guess.
But he's still happy because Verstappen is winning, so
Of course,
it's a win for him. But it's still pretty boring.
it is kind of a boring season. But wait, how much do we have left of it? We have how many races?
6 races, I think. It's United States,
Mexico,
and then
Brazil,
Mexico,
United States, Abu Dhabi.
Brazil.
Wait, how many United States Grand Prix are we getting?
There were 4 this season.
4?
It was Miami,
Miami,
and then
Austin, right?
this next one,
Oh, no, wait.
and then Vegas. But I think there was
No, it's
Wait,
three. It's
no.
three. It's three.
there's 3, which is still too many.
Yeah, like it was.
But-
Wasn't there a point when we had? I don't think we had one like a couple years ago, and now they have like 3.
Yeah.
But it's getting
Yeah, I
a.
think
It's
it's
becoming like a really
because-
big sport in the United States.
Yeah.
It's like how
it's
it's
also
like how
because
football is
they-
like blown up because of Messi.
Oh yeah. He got there and
It's just everyone is talking about it.
Yeah, he got there and the like price tickets for Inter Miami went from like $2 to like 20,000.
Yeah. Las Vegas. You haven't had a race in Las Vegas before, right? No, this is new.
You did?
No, we haven't.
Oh yeah, no. And to be honest, I played in F1 23. It's so boring.
Is it?
It's so boring.
It looks pretty boring.
It's just a
one
it's a
straight.
square.
Yeah.
Like the reason it's good is because it's like in the Vegas Strip.
Yeah, it's just a
so
it's
like-
just a cool race, but it's not.
Yeah, it's visually.
It's not one of those like
pleasing, but it's
skillful ones
so
like
boring.
Brazil or Belgium.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
exactly.
like well, it's just a show. I mean, to be honest, I think Abu Dhabi is a show. Bahrain's like a good track, but it's also a show.
Yeah. I think a lot of the Middle East tracks are there just because they give a lot of money to the
I
sport.
mean, Qatar has been pretty good so far. I've kind of liked Qatar.
Yeah, Qatar. I like it, but there's been a lot of problems with like the track because it's like right in the desert. So
Well, yeah.
when there's wind, there's like a lot of sand on the track, and no, like they don't have tires that are meant to like prevent
Yeah,
sand.
of course.
So
I mean, what has Saudi Arabia been like? Wait, what was Saudi Arabia again? Oh, it's the really long one, like the
yeah,
strangely shaped. That one's okay.
Yeah.
Well, better than
Yeah,
Monaco.
I mean,
I'm sorry,
Checo won,
Monaco is
so-
just not a good track anymore. They can remove
oh my
that.
god.
You have some experiences
I
about
think
that.
they're never gonna remove it because
It's just too iconic.
like yeah.
I'm sorry, but
when
the day
people
that they
think
the
F1
day that they
is
remove
Monaco,
it, I'm just like, please, it's such a
the
boring
world will
race.
celebrate.
Do we have anything else to talk about other than F1, or is it just gonna become an F1 podcast? Which I wouldn't be surprised about.
Well, we could make it an F1 podcast where we just invite like random guests that have no clue about F1.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could talk about my haircut.
Oh yeah. Talk about your haircut without ever showing
I-
it. We're never gonna show it.
Yeah.
Good.
You know,
Maybe
I'll
at 200
put
million
it-
subscribers.
maybe 200, maybe like 500 though.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, 200 is gonna be like a
Uh,
couple months away, so maybe like 500 that might happen like next year or
Yeah,
something.
that one's like 3 months away.
Yeah.
But it's my first haircut since I moved
Mm-hmm.
in June, like
Yeah.
mid-June. So it's been like 3 months, almost 4.
Mm-hmm.
So my hair was pretty long, and I
I
liked
can
it. I
imagine.
liked the long hair, but my parents wanted it. They didn't want it gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had a barber in the UK
Mm-hmm.
that knew exactly what I wanted.
No, I don't
Like,
mean the UK. I mean an
he never-
undisclosed location.
Yeah, in undisclosed location.
Yeah.
Also known as the UK.
Also known as the United Kingdom of America.
But the UK could be the UK could be anywhere. It could be Northern Ireland. It could be Wales.
Exactly.
It could be England. It could be Scotland. So in England, I had a barber
Mhm.
that knew like exactly what to do. Like he never cut it too short,
Mm-hmm.
and like he basically made it look like I never got a haircut, but my hair also never grew, and I love
Yeah.
that. So my parents wanted it to look like it does normally before like I grew it out.
Okay.
Because like my hair, it was
Yeah.
already pretty long normally.
Mm-hmm.
So like imagine me having grown it out for like 3 months.
Oh God.
So I went to this barber in like a mall near my house, and Frank is
Mhm.
horrible.
Is it?
It's horrible.
It's not good.
It's
Now,
I got,
send me
like-
a photo right now, and my reaction will just like judge it for the podcast. 'Cause-
okay.
But at 500 million,
Maybe-
maybe.
A 500 million maybe. Ugh. No, it's just they cut it. They didn't cut anything from the front. Like the front looks the same. They didn't do anything with it. So it's still just as long as the front. But the back, they like cut it all off.
Right.
And I look so weird. I look like a different human.
I need to see this. I mean, don't worry. You can just put the hat on. So like,
No, that's the problem. The hat covers the top of the hair, not the
oh,
not the bottom.
right. So you gotta get like, I don't know, a hood. You gotta just like wear a
Yeah.
hood all the time.
All the time. Oh, how do I take a picture of the back of my hair?
Oh, good luck. So while you do that,
Or
I'm gonna
horrible.
explain what the idea of the business idea, like how it came around. So one day, actually, how did it come around again? Oh yeah, so I mean we've been talking for a while. It's been like 3 years that we've been friends, just like talking about random stuff, and we were like, we really should start a podcast. And then we had this idea, and we would call it a business idea because we thought it would make us millionaires, which it will. Of course, because we're gonna get 100 million thousand
Yeah.
subscribers in a few days.
Yeah, we just haven't uploaded this yet.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
When we do,
Once we do, we're gonna be living luxury on a private island. Oh, sorry, private planet. We're gonna like buy Mars, from Elon Musk.
oh yeah, of course.
And
Of
then we called it the business idea. And one of our friends, his name is Lewis, and he wants to know what the business idea was, but we would never tell him. And we would keep taunting him. We keep saying that. Do you want to know the business idea? And finally, we can maybe reveal it to them.
Maybe though.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
You know, if he finds this channel. But we also were not planning on calling it the business idea, but it became such a meme that it's just gonna be called the business idea that we just made it be called that. So it's not
Yeah,
actually anything.
we-
It's not nothing to do with business. If you came here for business, you're in the wrong place. But still stay because we're amazing, and it's the best podcast ever made.
Stay because we'll give you free money.
Exactly, yeah, for real. And a cookie if you subscribe, like Mr. Beast.
And a cookie. We are. Mr.
I'm still. He still owes me a cookie, but
Dude, same.
one day.
One
Day he's gonna make a video. I'm like, I made 8 billion cookies, and give it to everyone in the world. He would do that.
He probably is doing it right now.
Yeah.
He could probably do it like by tomorrow. He just contracts like every chef ever and just gets 8 billion cooked.
And he like takes it like the money just gets like out of his pocket because he has so much. Have you taken the photo in the time that I've been describing the history of this
Yeah,
amazing
send it to
podcast?
you on Snap
Snap. Okay.
chat.
Let's see. Oh my. It's fine.
It's it looks fine, but for my standards, I'm used to having long hair at the back, so I feel so naked.
It does seem too clean for you.
I know that's what I like. I mean, obviously, I don't speak any Portuguese. My dad speaks it, but like in a very strong Mexican accent.
Mm-hmm.
So he like said, not too short from the back, and we like showed him where to like cut it to, and I think he did cut it to that length, but he he didn't like keep any volume. Like he just cut to the length, but cut every like hair that stuck out that I wanted to keep.
Right.
So, shame.
Yeah. I mean, again, 500 million, and we'll reveal it. But we should probably not talk about it for too long because people are they don't want to see it, and they don't want to wait 2 months until we get 500 million subscribers.
Yeah. We don't want to give them like any expectation.
Exactly. Yeah. Anything else we could find to talk about, or we so useless at podcasting that we're not able to find anything to talk about? What has happened what has happened around the globe in the past week? This is why we're the best podcast, because we are
This
very
is why
organized.
This is why we need Louis.
Yeah, Lewis.
But we
Lewis.
needed to record this episode before we could tell him.
Of course.
So this is like a pilot, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the episode that the like network watches to like maybe see if it gets released to the public. And it's like pretty bad, so it might not get released to the public.
No, it will. It will.
But
Of course,
if
it's
we do,
amazing.
It will.
It will.
Of course. How could I be so
Oh,
stupid?
we gotta tell you tell you viewers, like you many million viewers are gonna be out there, about a friend called Leo. He better be our guest next week. We better convince him. Because he is.
We will.
He's interesting. He's one of the chaotic ones, and he would definitely bring some liveliness.
We're just gonna get in like a VC with him one of these days. Like we're gonna get in VC with him 3 days in a row, and we're just gonna like one of them is gonna be recorded, and the rest are just gonna be like a normal VC, and he won't know which.
He won't know. That's a good idea. We should do that. People like paranoid of the fact that we're recording, but we're like, no, next time. But then like the next time we're like, no, we already did it.
Yeah.
But maybe we didn't. But maybe it's next time. It's all a mystery.
Or maybe next time was the last time.
Exactly.
Oh.
Oh.
You know what else happened with my PlayStation?
Oh, explain.
I have PS Plus, right? Which is basically Game Pass.
Yeah.
Of the PlayStation.
The Game Pass is so much better.
Yeah. Yeah, PS Plus is kind of bad. But the good things that it has like a bunch of From Software games, the like company that made Elden Ring.
Oh yeah.
So it has like the Demon Souls remastered, which was like their first game, and Bloodborne and stuff like that. And so I got Demon Souls, and I've been playing it nonstop. But the problem is, I'm bad at video games.
Oh.
So I'm playing it, but I've barely gone past like the first 2 dungeons. So.
Yeah.
But it's a good game.
I'm one of those people who just like when you start. I really like a lot of games look really cool, but I just cannot. I cannot for the life of me finish a game. The only like one of the only games I finished was Breath of the Wild, and it was really good. And I would love to finish GOTK, but I just like, I don't know. I just don't feel. I love it's a really fun game, but I just don't.
Yeah.
I just don't want to spend as much
Yeah,
time on it.
I feel the same way because I got to the final boss of Tears of the Kingdom, but I as soon as I got there, I entered school, and I've just gotten so distracted by that.
Yeah.
And I'm just too lazy to turn on my Switch and finish the game.
Yeah.
Because I'm also like scared that I forgot all the controls and what to do and like how to play properly. So I'm just not finishing the game right now.
Yeah, I just decided like, because I was gonna do it when I was like traveling over the summer, and then I just didn't get around to it. I just ended up listening to music like the entire time I was traveling.
That's so base.
It was, instead of playing TOTK, and then I was like, I'll do it tomorrow, and then I'll do it tomorrow, and then it never happened. But maybe one day I'll finish GOTK. Maybe at 1 billion subscribers, I will finish GOTK.
Are we just gonna keep on increasing the number?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Like.
All right, maybe at 2 billion, I'll finish Elden Ring.
No, that has to be like 20 billion to finish that game.
True.
I was watching a playthrough, or like it wasn't quite a playthrough. It was just a kind of commentary of the game by Maxor, MAX0R, on YouTube. It's so funny. I would definitely recommend it. We could put it in
like a review, or
it's kind of like a review. Yeah, he's not actually like talking while he's playing. It's like he puts like a bunch of like memes on it. It's really funny. We can put it in the description as they do it on podcasts.
No free promo.
No free promo. Okay, we'll make the viewers go look for it themselves.
Yeah. No, I watched like this one guy. He's like a Twitch streamer, but he's not like 20. He's not like 30. He's 38, almost 40.
Oh my.
And he's the funniest like guy to ever exist, in my opinion. And he played all of Elden Ring. He has like 1,000 hours on it, and like over 50 videos on his YouTube about it. And it's the funniest thing, and it's so entertaining to see him play. But I'm way too lazy, and I know that I'm gonna get so mad at the game if I continue playing it.
Yeah.
So I'm just watching his videos instead of actually playing.
Yeah, I'm just watching other people do it. It's too much effort to actually. Like, I've seen people play TOTK at like the later stages, so I kind of got it spoiled, but I kind of accepted that. It's just gonna be. You gotta do what you gotta do. But
You know what? It's actually shocking because I've been at the final boss for 2 months and I still don't know how the game ends. So that's fun.
That's my gaming. The only games I've completed are Breath of the Wild and like Minecraft, if that counts. Of course,
that's like the best story-based game.
Exactly. Like that game I've played. It's infinite hours of Minecraft, but everything else,
same.
I don't know. It's not that high.
It sucks that you can't. It sucks that you can't check how many hours.
Yeah, the only ones you can check is it's like Switch or something. But who plays on Switch?
In Steam. And Steam.
Yeah, but you don't play Minecraft on Steam.
Yeah, true. I've played a bunch of games, but the thing is, I can't like sit down and finish an entire game unless I'm in the mood for it.
Exactly.
So like, for example, I played Red Dead Redemption 2 6 times, and I'm about to play it for the 7th time because I don't have anything else to play. But then there's other games like God of War that I like played for 5 days straight, finished, almost got 100%, and then dropped it forever, and I've never touched it since. And then like Ghost of Tsushima, that I played 5 days straight, got 100%, got every trophy, did everything that I could do, and dropped it and never played again. So I like, and then like as soon as I finished Ghost of Tsushima, I tried to play like Skyrim, and I just got so tired of playing it. like after a day. After a day, like I dropped it and didn't play video games for like 6 months, and then I played God of War. Like, it's such a weird like cycle.
Mine is just a mess. Like I think the most progress I get in the game is if I do it with people. But then again, the most fun I have playing games with others is just like Minecraft Hypixel,
Yeah.
some I don't know, like Jackbox,
Truck.
Euro Truck, of course, the best game. That game I've played a
Yeah.
while. Yeah, that's a game I played up. But
Yeah,
like I haven't. There isn't really a completion to Euro Truck, but I haven't.
yeah.
I don't know how you would
Yeah.
rank completion in Euro Truck, but it
You
is.
know, I'm a similar way in the sense that like I can't play games consistently unless I'm playing it with friends. Like, but there are like exceptions, right? Like, for example, I played Stardew Valley for
Oh yeah.
2 days, got 22 hours on it, and then just all of a sudden like lost interest because it's like a never-ending game. Like you're always doing stuff in it. You're always upgrading your farm. You're always talking to the villagers. You're always making money. But eventually you just get bored. Like I doubt that there's a lot of people that played it like have like played it like a year ago and have played it consistently since then.
Yeah, it's like
Because it's
people who
just-
only play Stardew Valley or only play
Yeah.
whatever. It's yeah.
Yeah. And it's just repetitive. Like you just do the same thing every day. So you drop it for like months or years even, and then you pick it up again, play it for like a while, and then drop it again because you get bored again. It's just like a cycle.
Now, do you know what games I have a lot of time on? Geometry Dash,
What?
Doodle Jump, Subway Surfers.
Yeah.
The classics. I still have them. I still sometimes play them when I'm really bored. I'll get out Subway Surfers and I'll run from the policeman. So legendary
Brilliant.
games. Legend has it. I'm like
Yeah.
always like the first game I started. I'm still playing on it. I just keep pausing.
You're that good.
Yeah, I'm just better.
I don't think I could do that because the first game of Subway Surfers I played was like in my mom's iPad in like 2010. So
Yep, same. I remember my first Minecraft experience. My friend from school, I was in year 2 in the British system, so grade 1. And
one.
my friend, he came back, he in the morning he went up to me and was like, I found this new game, it's called Minecraft. I was like, whoa, that sounds cool. And he explained it to me. I went back and I told my parents, and they were like, but it costs £4. £4 I managed to convince my parents eventually after like a week to buy it for me. Maybe it wasn't a week, maybe it was like a few hours or something, I don't know. But eventually I got it, and I got 20 minutes every night on my dad's iPad. And I remember building my dirt hut.
Oh, everyone had a dirt hut.
Yep. I stole the torches from a nearby village because I didn't know how to craft things. Legendary.
Of course, yeah. I remember my sister was the one that originally found it in like 2011, 2012. But she didn't find the like real version. She found Minecraft Lite, which was a mobile version of Minecraft that was completely free. But like the only things you could do is like walk around in this like not infinite world. It was like 100 blocks per times 100 blocks or something like that. And there was no villages. There was only zombies, and like chickens. And you had like a limited number of blocks that you could like own. You couldn't have a sword. You couldn't eat because it was so old that there was like no hunger bars.
Yeah.
And it was like there was nothing to do, but it kept me entertained for so long. And then one of my friends was like, bro, do you play Minecraft? And I'm like, yeah, bro, it's so much fun. And he's like, let's play together. And I'm like, okay. So I pull up Minecraft Lite, and he's like, bro, what is that? And so he like shows me the real version of Minecraft, and I'm like, oh my god. And I'm like 8, or no, not even. I'm like 5, and I go to my mom and I'm like, please let me get this game, and she was like, okay.
It's okay.
And so I I got it, and from like then on, I lived in that place for 3 years, and every day me and my friends would play in like whenever we would get together.
Yeah, so for me, I played Minecraft Pocket Edition for quite a bit, and whenever me and my like 1 or 2 friends would meet up, we would just play Minecraft the whole time. We would do the
Yeah,
stupid things, and then eventually like what was it? Oh yeah, I went to my grandparents in Poland, and sorry, an undisclosed location, and
Yeah, also known as Poland.
my granddad was like, "Oh, I heard you like started playing video games." I'm like, "Yeah, I play Minecraft." And then he says, "Oh, it's like, oh yeah, I downloaded some games." And then he was like, "I think I know Minecraft. I think I downloaded it." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's
What?
cool." And then I look at his iPad and it says Blockcraft,
Oh.
and I'm like, "Okay, sure." And I get into this Blockcraft game. Let me send you some photos. I found these a second ago. Have you ever seen this game?
Oh, yes, bro.
Exactly.
That's like the most fun game.
I played this so much. I remember like it was just Minecraft, but it felt way too like futuristic and like smooth. Oh yeah, the little fly button, and you would have to pay for it when you clicked on it.
Yeah.
And I think stacks went up to 150. And you could like visit other people, and people would build like cities, and it was so cool. I would just tour the cities the whole time. Man, this game it brings back memories.
I played like a similar copy,
Mm-hmm.
but it was called Eden. And it had like these weird creatures. And it was like it had like a bunch of preset maps, and it was the most fun thing ever.
Yeah. And then I think like I played Blockcraft for a while on every time I went to my granddad's, it was like I could like ask him to get Minecraft, but why? Just like it's the part of the experience of going there and playing Blockcraft. And every time there'll be like maybe like one new city that someone built, and I'll be like, oh, let's go see this, because I always love building cities in Minecraft. Every time like I was bored, I would just build like a city.
Yeah.
And I mean, well, when I say that, I mean I'd build like a few roads and like buildings, but in my brain I had like a whole metropolis in my mind, but that was way beyond me.
Yeah. No, I remember I had like this this huge world that I thought looked so clean and so nice. And then I went back to it like when I was like 10. So not even that old, but old enough to like realize how dumb I was. And I like went around the world, and it was like this huge diamond house, but it was like a like box, and it was like lava everywhere, like a couple of like dumb builds. It was like text, like really poorly written text, and it was so bad, but I thought it was so good.
So for me, I remember I had that survival that I talked about when I stole like the torches, and then I gave up on that because I died way too quickly, and I went to a flat world, okay, and I wanted to I don't know, it's always been in my brain. I wanted to build a city, okay, and I want to build a subway system, but flat worlds, especially you couldn't change the thing on Pocket Edition, so it was 4 blocks. So I had the tracks on the bedrock. The tracks would be on the bedrock, and then I would have like just like 2 block headroom for my. But I had like a whole system, and I was gonna build like a city above it, but I ended up just building like a one big glass building with some villages around it, and I called it a day. And then I remember I built oh no, I built like a skyscraper in creative mode on like in a desert, I think. And my friend was like, "Whoa, that's so cool!" And I think we've all been there. I said that I built it in survival mode, and I actually just like cheated and did it in creative.
Yeah.
But I was like, "It's so cool!" And there's like, "Did you build it in survival mode?" I was like, "Yeah." And I made it look like I built it in survival mode. I put away all my like my stacks of items and stuff. And then he showed me his. He also built a skyscraper, and it was made of like lapis blocks. It looked so cool. It was really cool looking. And I was like, "Bro, you did that?" Yeah, of course it was. And I go and see spawn eggs in chests.
I remember at one point I had like what at one point in Pocket Edition, you couldn't have like water buckets, so you couldn't like add water to.
Oh
buckets.
yeah.
And I had like my sister was like, "There's no way you can get water." Like, cause my sister also played Pocket Edition, and she was like, "There's no way you can get water in Minecraft." And I'm like, "Yeah, there is." And she's like, "Okay, prove it to me." And so I like put down like a 2x2 square, and like filled it with lapis blocks, and like flew really high up in the air, and then showed her my iPad, and she was like, "What? How'd you do it?" And I'm like, "I'm not gonna tell you, because you were mean to me."
Oh wow. What other strange Minecraft stories do I have? Oh, so I actually
okay.
I did you play online? Yeah, when did you start playing online with your friends? Like not going to their houses and getting on the same internet?
I think it was 2019 when I played Xbox Minecraft with an older friend.
Okay, so it wasn't that late for me because like at the beginning of COVID, I discovered like the Xbox like chat system. It's terrible, by the way. I don't know if it's improved, but I doubt it. It's horrible.
I used to use it too.
And we tried to video call, but it was impossible. Like audio call, but it was impossible. And eventually I was like, we were like texting. I was like, I heard of this thing called Discord. Please like download that, and we both downloaded it.
Oh.
And then we figured out a way to like play Minecraft online because we didn't know that was a thing. We thought we just had to get on the same Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
We thought we had to pay for like Xbox Live or something. And we got on the same world, and it was amazing. I think I still have the saves, although I don't know, from COVID when I played every day, just non-stop with my friend. And we played on Pocket Edition, and I started watching Hermitcraft as well, and I got too much inspiration from that.
Of course.
That was, and then,
I mean, you are green, right? Like you are.
Oh, I am green. Yeah, I am
green.
green. If you,
Yeah.
I am Polish green.
Of course. Yeah.
Exactly. And then ever since then I got into like building and stuff, so that's why I'm Polish green. And now I haven't played Minecraft, like proper Minecraft, in ages. I was just playing Hypixel, which is still good.
Same. I haven't played since like 10ks, and even then I didn't play that much.
Yeah.
But I also, cause like I had an Xbox in 2019, and this friend that I had the world with, he came over to my house, and we were with like this 6-year-old that was also at my house because it was like a family party or something. And this guy was a family friend, and so we're playing, and the little kid's being super annoying, and we're just like, we were both messing with him in Minecraft, because it was like couch play, and then like afterward he was like, "Do you want to just like start a world together?" And I'm like, "You can do that in Xbox." And he was like, "Yeah." And then he shows me like the chat thing, right? And so like for like 2 weeks straight, because this was like around PewDiePie's like Minecraft playthrough.
Oh yeah.
And so we like just played for 2 weeks straight together. We did so much, and then we never talked again. And he had the world, I didn't, so I can't get back to it. He just has it in his Xbox somewhere.
Yeah. So I was what's it called? When I went to my cousin's house, I would play with them. They would be like on the Xbox, one like split screen, and I would be on the iPad.
Split screen.
Yeah. And we would play either. I don't think we would rarely play like survival, but mostly we would play. I found this thing called MCPE add-ons. It's an app on the iPad.
Yeah.
And it gave me like it didn't give me viruses, but it screwed up my game like twice. I had to delete it when reinstall it. But I just like went into the game and it just like crashed or something. Yeah, because I downloaded some stupid add-on of like Lucky Blocks or something, and I found city worlds. That was my thing, and I would just like go around these city worlds. I would like claim like a house with these friends, and I'd play on this city world for like 2 days and then never touch it again. And then download a stupid add-on and have to delete my Minecraft and then something else. And then eventually I convinced my dad to give me mine coins. Okay?
Oh no.
And I didn't get too many. This was back when like the stuff on the marketplace was like remote, like kind of cheap. Like a good world was like 600 minecoins, not like 1,200 or something it is now.
Yeah.
And I got this thing called Wildlife Savannah, and I still have it on my account. I can still play it, and it's like just this island, and they have like they changed like mobs to be like a lion or like an ostrich, and it was so cool. I made this like big, like kind of savannah resort because they gave you like there was like a little wooden lodge building, but I turned it into like this cool island with like I imagine like there was like an airport where people would fly in as tourists. And it was super cool, and I'd play with my friends like all the time. Eventually built like this huge I don't know what they call like the ranger tower or something. Where like these just something to do with like nature conservation. And I wanted to I needed to like remove a bit of forest earlier on, so I put the fire tech to like 3,000.
Yeah.
So when I went to place my fireplace in, kind of burned the whole thing to the ground. But we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. We move on from that the incident. But I think I might. I don't think I have that world, but I still have. Okay. So at 700 million subscribers. Actually, no, we've already been at a billion. Okay, at 1 point.
We already did it. We did 1 billion.
Okay, so 1.1 billion. Pasho, you and we're gonna play on Wildlife Savannah.
Okay, we will.
Yeah, at 1.1 billion.
At 1.1 billion.
We will play on Wildlife Savannah. I will show you around. That was my and then also another thing was there was also like a castle thing. I don't remember the name of the world, but there was like a castle world that I would play on. But the marketplace was it was pretty cool. But it's a shame that it's like just basically DLC.
Yeah.
That's my stories from Minecraft.
I had a similar thing where I built I spent because when I was like 5, I could barely put like 2 blocks together in like a minute.
Yeah.
So I spent like 2 weeks or something like that, building like this huge mansion, which it wasn't a mansion. It was just a box of wood. It was like made entirely out of wood, and I finally finished it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna add a fireplace.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't know that the fire would burn down the wood.
Yeah, because Minecraft makes so little logic that you wouldn't expect them to have like fire in the game. It's the only thing that makes sense.
So when I did it, and like I went out of my, because this was in creative mode. I went out of my house to like look for like a plot of land where I could build like something else. And I go back, and the entire build is gone.
Oh my no!
I just started crying. I remember it was traumatic.
I would assume, yeah. And nostalgic stories. Something else. Oh yeah, when you were talking about like you said that you like asked your mom to like get Minecraft. She was like, okay. That reminds me of when fidget spinners were a thing. What year was that? Like 2018 or something? And
2017 for me.
2017 probably. I don't know. And that, like
yeah.
I remember there was this thing before called fidget cubes, and they were pretty. Nobody really used them that much because they were overshadowed by fidget. It's like Fall Guys being overshadowed by Among Us, but I got a fidget cube and mine broke really quickly. It was a really bad one off Amazon. And then I never got a fidget spinner. In fact, I did eventually, but I went to the shop with my mom and I found these really cool fidget spinners. They were like £4 each. They were like really cool. Like they were well made. And I was like, my friends have these, and I was like, can I have one? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, oh, that was easy. And she got like 3, one from my sister and something like that. And then I will go to my school the next day and they announced that they've like banned them.
They banned them?
They banned them like the next day.
God.
I think I still have that one. Ridiculous. But right now I'm playing with my fidget spinner that I always have on my desk. But this is.
Oh yeah, I can hear it.
Wait, you can?
Yeah.
There you go, ASMR.
No, I just heard that one time. Yeah.
But it's not This isn't just any fidget spinner. This one is also, those like pop things that they like pop in and out.
Oh.
It's just like this has like 6 leaves on it. It has like the.
It
has a 3, but then it has another 3 which has the pop things, and it's so fun to play with.
You have the double autism.
I know.
Spinner.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, 1.2 billion. You're gonna show that one.
Oh yeah. This is like the best distraction for anyone who like has
So,
concentration issues.
I need to. Okay, at 2 billion
2 billion. Okay, we're
subscribers.
going big or go home. Yeah.
Like when I was in 2017, I wanted to be a YouTuber for the rest of my life, right? So I
Same.
made so many YouTube videos, and it was literally just because like I don't know if it still has it on the app for YouTube, but on like the phone app, you could like record a video and upload it instantly.
Yeah.
So I recorded it. I recorded like every day after school. I would record a video, and I made this video because I was obsessed with fidget spinners. I
Yeah.
had like 50. I had an entire collection, and so I made this video. Like I don't remember if it was fidget cube versus fidget spinner or if it was like ranking my fidget spinners.
Oh wow.
But whichever it is, at 2 billion subscribers, we will watch it. Okay?
Yeah. Of course. We will.
And by that I mean at 10 subscribers, we will watch it.
No, at 2
But
billion.
at 2 billion.
Yeah, because we'll be at
2 billion, also known as 10.
Yeah. We'll watch this video ranking your fidget spinners or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, fidget spinners were that was something else.
they were so much fun.
What was I gonna say?
Showed me that I had autism.
No, but they were amazing. But, like, you know, like the shiny. You had. I assume you had like all like the shiny ones and stuff.
Oh, of course I had the shiny.
Yeah.
Of course I had the shiny one.
It's good fun. What was the other trend?
I also had I had a Dan TDM one.
Oh my! Oh wow!
I know.
In fact, this pop fidget spinner that I have that I'm currently playing with still is
Yeah.
I think my sister got it like pretty recently. Like it was like a set that she got of like 5
Yeah.
of them or something. And she was like, "Yeah, you can have one." I was like, "Okay, cool." I picked one. It's like orange and blue. But then I recently found the rest of them, and one of them is
Yeah.
like, it's screaming freedom. It's like America. It's got like an American flag on it.
Really?
I need to find it. I need to find that.
Really?
At 2.5 billion subscribers, I'll show that.
You need to show it, and you need to show a video of you giving it to Graydon.
Yeah. Graydon, our American friend, also known as Joe Biden, also known as every American ever.
He is the we have.
He
like
is the
3
embodiment of
Americans in the
America.
friend group.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 3 Americans in the friend group, but out of the 3, he is by far
Oh yeah.
American.
Like I think
Like,
I
the
think he
most
owns
American you can
one T-shirt that doesn't have the American flag on it.
Yeah.
Everything else
Every
has
single
the
other
American.
one
Yeah.
is like freedom.
Every single day he comes.
USA.
I see him. It's just America.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Red, white, and blue.
Ridiculous.
Freedom.
It's ridiculously funny.
Nice. Yeah. What else?
I think if we don't come up with any topic in the next like minute, we can end it here.
Oh wow, we are
Good
almost
time.
at an hour.
Yeah.
Did we finish talking about Formula One? Yeah, we kind of did. Yeah. Okay. What are your predictions for
Yeah.
tomorrow, other than Max Verstappen? I mean,
Tomorrow?
actually, wait.
Okay.
Wait.
what-
Wait? Piastri's though. On pole though.
No, he's
wait.
P6.
Wait. Why? Isn't he not? Is it because
He okay. Oh well, there we have another topic. Yesterday in qualifying,
Yeah.
it was well. I watched. I was in class to watch the practice, and then it was like 4 hours passed, and at like 2 my time, it was qualifying, and I had a Socratic seminar. You remember those?
Oh no.
I had a Socratic seminar in social studies. And so like while the Socratic seminar was going on, you could have like notes on your computer. So like minimized, because I have F1 TV, and you can like
Mhm.
minimize the screen.
Oh.
And so I had it minimized in my screen, one headphone in, listening to like the commentary. And I was there when it happened. Norris qualified like P2 or
Yeah.
P3. And like right before the post-race, the post-qualifying interviews that they do with the top 3, they disqualified him. So
Mhm.
for the P3 interview, instead of Norris, it was Piastri, because Piastri qualified P4. And then like when he goes up to the interviewer, George Russell is like walking past, and he's like, "Wait, are you here to replace me or Norris?" He's like, "No, Norris." And so, mid-interview, Piastri is like going on about like, "Oh yeah, no, I mean, I definitely feel like I could have done better, blah blah blah." And then, like at the top of the screen, it says, "Piastri, number 81, Piastri, track time deleted for going off the track."
Yeah.
And then the lady that was interviewing him said it, and he was like, "Oh, what a shame."
Yeah, I
So
saw
now
that
he's
moment.
P6.
But wait,
Yeah.
hold up. So, I've not like followed. I just like kind of look at the results of F1. Am I wrong? Isn't whoever wins a sprint race then goes on pole for the race? Am I stupid? Isn't that what happens?
I don't. Sometimes it's like, because I remember last year in Brazil, in qualifying, Magnussen got pole, but then in the sprint he got P8, and Russell got first.
What's the point of a sprint race?
And then I don't know. But then in that one, Russell started P1 in the actual race, and Magnussen went down to P8. But then in like the other sprint races that we've had this year, it's been the like normal qualifying thing. So it's super strange to me.
Oh, so Piastri, I mean, he gets the win, but he isn't actually like on pole. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, so prediction. We have to do a prediction for tomorrow. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me look at the
Yeah.
qualified. So, results.
Send it to me, because I don't know.
Okay. Starting grid. That's good. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So Piastri isn't on top. So I'll sort of send you the top 10 because like I'm not expecting any surprises in.
Yeah.
And we can like predict what the top 5. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, the top 5. Yeah. Okay.
So right, 1 Max. It's like
I think, yeah, obviously Max is gonna like run away with it from the beginning.
I think Piastri, considering how he did today, I think he'll do a bit better. So I think he'll probably go up. So I think he'll be like
he would probably get past like Leclerc and Alonso within like the first 2
yeah.
laps.
Knowing him, he's probably gonna finish 4th though. That's kind of his thing.
4th, at best 3rd. I don't think he's gonna get P2. And I also think Hamilton.
I think Hamilton
is
will
gonna overtake Russell and get P2. Then I think Bottas is gonna stay like P8, between P10 and P8. And then both Alpines are gonna have like some sort of issue. They're gonna like DNF.
Yeah.
And then Norris is gonna make up places. I think he's gonna get like P5, maybe more. And I think just outside the P10 is Sainz and Checo. And if Checo has a good race, he could probably make it back to the top 5 if he doesn't like, if he's not greedy and crashes into someone. And I think Sainz is, knowing the Ferrari, he's probably gonna stay there.
Yeah. So okay, I've got my top 5 written down. Have you got one?
Let's see. Oh wait, no, let me. Okay, you explain yours first.
Yeah. So Max, yeah, Hamilton, I think he's pretty good. I don't think he'll drop any place. I think he'll beat Russell. Piastri, I want him to get another podium. I think it'll be a good weekend for him, and he looks like he can do it. He can probably beat Russell. He can do a bit of racing with him. And Norris is pretty good right now, so I think he could get up. It's pretty boring. There's not many bold takes. I don't think anything special is gonna happen.
I have a similar one to yours, but I think instead of Norris, it's gonna be Alonso. Actually, no. Let me change things around. I'll put Norris P4, and I'll have Russell out of there. Because I don't like Russell, so I am biased. But
we don't talk about that. Yeah.
But I think the Aston Martin has been pretty bad recently. But knowing Fernando, if he's able to keep like a good pace, and I mean he's a legend, so of course he's gonna keep a good pace.
Yeah.
He can probably get a good result in.
Yeah. And oh wow, I'm just looking at the times for qualifying. It's just crazy to think that between George Russell, 2nd place, and Esteban Ocon, 8th place, is the same distance as George Russell and Verstappen.
Oh my god.
Same
true.
time. Yeah. It's
Wait,
just
that's
so
crazy.
different. That's just actually like insane.
Comes to show, like, I mean, I think it's ridiculous sometimes the gaps, cause like you can miss like P1 by like a couple seconds, not even a couple seconds, like by a couple of, I don't even know what it's called.
Tenths, I think.
Tenths of seconds.
Let me see. Which race was it? It was a
Was it
race.
Monza?
Wait, I'm looking for a race that had a really close qualifying. Wait.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Oh, it was. No. Wait. Can you show me what race it was at? And like, no. 4 years ago. Wait, was it 2019? Wait, hold up. Let me cook.
Okay.
Oh, I think it was 2019. Yeah, that seems like it. Yeah, 2019 British Grand Prix. I remember this. Bottas. So like everyone was talking about Hamilton because it was 2019. So it was his sixth. He was going for a sixth title, and I mean he was just a talking point. And also British Grand Prix, like everyone talks about him. And Bottas outqualifies him by 0.006 seconds. 1:25.093 was Bottas's time, and 1:25.099 was Hamilton's time.
Oh my god.
It was so close. Oh wow, Leclerc came third. This was back when Ferrari was good.
Oh no.
Oh, and this was back when Gasly was at Red Bull.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. That was.
And
Vettel was at Ferrari. Wow, that was a long time ago. I remember when I really liked F1 back then. It was like my main thing. Don't get me wrong, I still like it now, but.
No, I think earlier in the year it was Monza that it was like 0.067 seconds between Sainz, Verstappen, and Leclerc.
Yeah.
In qualifying.
Super close.
Which is crazy.
Sometimes we get good races. Most of the time is when Verstappen is not winning, like Singapore.
I mean, yeah, Singapore is the best race by far, but yeah. The sprint was exciting today. Because it was the like top three, which was like Piastri, Verstappen, and Norris. They had soft tires. I mean, no, mediums. And then everyone else had softs.
Oh, okay.
And so everyone else, from the start, like Piastri got a good start, but Verstappen and Norris got horrible starts. So Norris went down to P10 or something, and Verstappen went down to like P6. And everyone else on the softs got like through really easily. And like first corner, Lawson crashed out because he lost control of the car. And there was like a safety car. So like Russell, who was right behind Piastri in softs, got super close to him and then instantly just overtook him. And so it looked like Russell was gonna run away with it. But then the softs like started like wearing out. And there was another safety car, because I think it was, who was it? It was Sargent who crashed out.
Of course.
As he does.
Yeah.
And then so Piastri easily overtook Russell, and then Verstappen easily overtook Russell, and then Norris easily overtook Russell, and so it was just the same top three as it originally began with.
Yeah. Man, what a world we live in. Verstappen just like we might as well like discount Verstappen from every race. Like you could just like first place. Yeah, first place is just whoever comes second.
Let's just do the like championship order here.
Yeah, well you did.
Yeah. So that way Checo can win, and I'll be happy.
Well, yeah. Honestly, I think it's a win for everyone. Even even for diehard Verstappen fans, they're probably like already even me who likes Verstappen is tired of Verstappen winning.
No, I think Dutch, like the hardcore Dutch fans that go to like every game.
Oh,
dressed
the
in,
like yeah,
all
the orange like sea of orange.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. They're not happy unless Verstappen wins.
they have to have Verstappen win. Who I wonder
Yeah.
if there'll be like another Dutch driver at some point. That we
Well,
don't talk about
there was
We
De
don't
Vries.
talk about Nick de Vries. We don't talk about
No.
the de Vries incident.
He's gonna come back and he's gonna win everything. He's gonna get 22 wins in a row.
Yeah, he's gonna win every single race, beating Verstappen.
Exactly.
All right, I think. Well, how much?
I
are we
think it's
going
about
for?
time.
Hour and 5. Yeah, it's
1 hour. Yeah.
it's a good time for a good podcast. It's gonna get what, like 100 million in the first week, 100 million subs. How many views is it gonna
Yeah,
get? How
around
many
there.
billion views are we gonna get on our first episode?
I think like 300 trillion. Honestly.
Honestly, that seems a little low. Like
True.
I don't want to
Maybe
get
like-
I don't want to like show off, but I feel like we're gonna get higher than that.
Maybe like 300 quadrillion. Or quintillion. Actually, quintillion. I like quintillion more.
Yeah. But this episode actually goes out, not like that episode that we recorded back in like June or something.
Yeah, no. This one is our pilot. The last one was the pilot that got unreleased
Yeah.
because it was so bad. This one, oh my god. Dude, there was thunder. There's thunder right now.
Oh.
And like my mic picked it up and it
Yeah,
just looks like
I heard a little
a
bit.
heartbeat thing. Yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah. This is our pilot. The
Yeah,
last
this
one
this
was our
is
pilot.
the best episode ever, and this is the one that gets approved. Next time we'll get a guest on.
Exactly. Yeah.
That
and
maybe
it'll
will
be
distract us
even
from
better.
F1.
Yeah,
And maybe we
it'll
find
be-
some topics to talk about that aren't F1 and video games, although probably we won't.
The video game part I like, but
Yeah.
the F1 I think most people are gonna skip past it. I'm gonna like put timestamps.
Yeah.
To like F1 and then like everything else and then F1 at the very end.
Or
so
we
that-
don't put timestamps and we make people suffer through the F1 section.
Or I make it like everything else. I'm gonna like name the F1 sections like video games, and then like everything else is gonna be F1, and then the other F1 section is gonna be video.
Yeah, that's it's good.
Yeah.
So there you go. Me and Pasho, Frank and Pasho. Best podcast ever, the business idea. Nothing to do with business. Probably going to be talking about F1. We'll try to talk about something else. Every
Yeah.
Monday evening, is that plausible? We probably won't keep it up, but that's the
Maybe,
idea.
Like every we'll try weekly, probably bi-weekly at best.
Yeah.
Um,
Basically, like somewhere like
I mean-
after the weekend, probably, because we'll record it on the
Yeah.
weekend.
yeah.
So sometime
I mean,
afterwards.
we're too cool to have a schedule.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
We'll just do it.
We're just
whenever.
better. Like Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast doesn't have a schedule. And he's, you
Yeah,
know, like the best,
exactly.
the like the biggest person on the internet. But we're gonna be bigger than him.
Apart from us, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So how do we sign up? Like just
Thank
bye.
you.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Yeah, just bye. All right.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. We both say bye.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Bye. Bye.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.